You notice that ahead, you're like, there, it looks like there's a clearing over there, and you see a very thin wisp of smoke sort of coming up from a fire, clearly. This place is absolutely teeming with not wildlife. It's just every spare inch of wall, every corner, it's full of just taxidermied animals, absolutely everywhere. Whoa. This is like a hunter's lodge. Whoa. To end all hunters' lodges. You see a man sort of walking out of the woods. On his head, he is wearing a hat that is quite clearly made out of some form of cat pelt. And it's identical in every single way to Merilwen's current form.
You take my friend off your head right now.
I don't think I will.
Alright. I'll make you.
I'm assuming we're rolling initiative now. Alright, let's do it. Everybody roll initiative.
Genuinely quick.
17.
You're upset. I'm just taxidermy.
We'll sort this out later, Dom.
Sort it out,
Fine. 14 plus 1, 15, please.
Okay, 13. Sorry, 14. Yeah.
Dom?
18.
Afraid I rolled a 20.
Oh! Just like Dark Force. Yeah,
This is real bad,
he's going to be wearing my rapier.
He draws his mace from sort of... Actually, grabs a mace from beside the fire.
Kind of a dumbass weapon.
Where it's sort of just been waiting. And he sort of gives... He's like... Gives it a lick to be like... No one knows what it tastes like, really. I'm not even sure he knows. And then he is going to dash over to the corner and he's going to slap a bear on the chest.
Oh,
like
no.
a taxidermied bear.
Let's stop him doing that.
And as he sort of like... He just looks at you, it just kind of... starts to move. And then lets out like an otherworldly like...
Oh,
For a bear. Okay, that's his entire turn. Dob, you're next.
Alright.
Talk to him, Dob.
Well, okay, I have only one question before I perform my cool move. What is your name?
He sort of...
Who even are you?
He raises
Trapper.
he raises his mace while also turning sideways because the bear is starting to sidle past him.
Yeah.
It's like, they call me Vex, mate.
Vex! Damn, that's cool.
He is not cool, Dob.
Well, it's complicated. I cast Crown of Madness on him.
Oh.
Okay.
Shall I describe Crown
Yes,
of
please.
One humanoid of my choice that I can see within range must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or become charmed by me for the duration, and then a twisted crown of jagged iron appears on its head, a madness glows in its eyes. That's kind of covered, I feel. The charmed target must use its action before moving on each of its turns to make a melee attack against a creature other than itself. So I think, Crown of Madness, if it works, you're swinging that mace straight into the bear.
Fair. What's your spell save DC?
What a question. 17.
He passes.
damn.
Okay, alright.
You cast it on him and he kind of like goes... It's like you've told him a fun private joke.
Okay, alright. Okay. Alright. Touche, Vex! But and I shuffle to the back of the queue.
Corazon, oh Corazon. What are you doing?
I am going to use one of my torches to light the bear on fire.
Okay, that'll be just a strength check, please.
19.
Ooh, that'll do it. That'll definitely set a bear on fire.
Oh, great. Now we've got a bear on fire.
There's a bear on fire, yeah.
And we're taking fire damage.
With an on fire zombie bear.
I use my bonus action to hide outside.
Okay, we'll call that D6 plus 1 damage to set the bear
We
on
can all get
fire.
out the cabin. We could lock him in the cabin.
But I want to get Simon back.
That's a 4.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I want to get.
So it's
I mean,
taken-
cremation is better than what he's got right now.
So it's taking 5 points of damage. It's on fire, so it's going to keep taking, we'll call it 1d6 damage per round. So it won't take extra damage this turn.
Yep.
It'll take damage
Makes
on
sense.
every one of its turns after that.
I am hidden.
Egbert.
How close is Vex to the bear?
Oh, to the bear. Very close. He's like probably 6 foot away.
Okay. I'm gonna drop kick him into the on fire bear.
Strength athletics, please.
That's a 13 plus 4, so that's 17.
Simon.
Oh, you.
Oh.
He could be cremated.
It's better than being a hat.
Could scatter his.
Yes, you drop kick him. Let's see if he catches on fire. He does.
Everybody burn now.
Does he take damage from the drop kick as well?
Yeah, what's the damage of a paladin dragonborn drop kick?
Big clawy feet.
Big glory feet.
Those
Oh,
claws.
like raptor toes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that.
There they are.
Raptor toe, ferocious
Get
raptor
you.
toe.
Oh, with the
Right,
grippy
both of them in the
undersoles.
Raking down your face.
surfaces.
We'll call that D8 damage. D for drop kick, 8 for how many toes a dragonborn has.
Okay. That's 6.
6 points of damage. Okay, well done, Egbert. You've drop kicked the trapper into the flaming bear. They're both now on fire. Prudence.
Oh man, wait. Is it your turn next, Merilwen?
I don't know.
I'm too sad to
Oh
find
no, she's too sad to fight.
My friend's a hat. My cat's a hat.
So you like everything
Heavy.
being used.
Oh yeah, you did use the heart. What's Vex doing right now? Burning. Being on fire.
He's being on fire.
Going, ow, I'm on fire.
We got to avenge Simon, right?
It's too late to chat him up, is what we're saying.
Oh, well, no, I mean, go
Much
for
too
it.
late.
Quite
for
profoundly on fire.
that. I mean, okay, fine.
What do you look for in a man?
On
Being on
fire.
fire. It's number one.
Okay, fine.
hot signals in your area.
You can have inspiration for that one.
Amazing. All right. What I really wanted to know how
He's
he's
really
doing
on
this
Tinder.
amazing zombification traps.
There'll probably be some files.
Not if we burn everything.
Yeah, but we can put it out. Let's just kill him first.
You could pump him through full of the
None of us could
full of the
have
zombie
this with
magic
Prudence,
for an
right?
ironic
We-
fate.
No. This is true.
So follow your heart. Always follow your heart.
He's on fire. I conjure an extra specially good Eldritch Blast for Merilwen's hated enemy. Although I think he's quite tasty actually. just FYI, Merilwen.
He's very tasty when
Is
he's
that
cooked.
Is that inappropriate? Anyway, roll for an Eldritch Blast.
So yeah, you're looking to beat 13.
13. Oh, it's a critical fail. That's one.
Oh, dear.
Bring herself.
I just sabotaged myself. I got distracted by burly necromantic huntsman. I can't. I'm sorry, Merilwen. I'm sorry.
This guy's going down, Merilwen. Take him out.
Prudence, is like, show solidarity. This needs to be a really big Eldritch Blast. And it's almost like you're using a firearm that's bigger than you anticipated. It kicks like a mule, and you're like, you take the roof off the entire cabin.
Whoa. Everything
Just
goes
like-
on the roof anymore.
It just like wood goes flying everywhere.
Oh my god,
I
There
assume
is-
this happens very quietly.
Why would you assume that?
The roof explodes not very quietly, and everyone, Vex and the bear are still very much on fire, so they're still sort of crashing around and stuff. But there's a brief pause where everyone's like, is it? And then you just hear this tremendous, from the top of the mountain.
Just.
Wow.
Remember the dragon?
The downstroke of leathery wings.
There are critical fails and there are critical fails.
None of you
Wow.
basically, Egbert, you're kind of an expert in, dragons and stuff.
Yeah.
You reckon it's going to be here in 3 combat rounds or less?
Okay,
Amazing.
guys.
Is there anything we can do to
3
hasten that?
approximately 10-second
It's-
chunks.
Okay.
30 seconds,
Yeah.
I reckon.
All right,
Ish.
incoming.
All right.
Canonically, 18 seconds.
Oh, all right.
I throw Johnny's
Sorry.
backpack on.
Oh, that's a
Which is miles
prescription
away.
backpack! And now it's miles away. Okay, so that's Prudence. Merilwen, what are you doing on your turn?
F him up, Merilwen.
Yeah.
I mean, elf him up.
She mad.
I am
Pack him up.
super mad. Right. Oh gosh, I'm kind of a little bit like upset at the moment.
I'm sorry.
It's hurt. Right. I don't want to damage Simon as much as possible. I think right now all I want to do is I know the dragon's coming. I just want to get Simon.
Okay.
Yeah, grab it.
So I'm
Grab
gonna
cat.
run in and try and grab Simon and run out again.
Yep. Okay.
And on the way away, I'm gonna cast Entangle.
Okay.
On the two of them.
I tell you what, this is how we'll do it. You can run in, you grab Simon, and then I want you to make me a Dex saving throw to not get burned.
Okay. That's a 8. That's an 8.
Okay.
I'll do it for Simon. I love him.
You do not catch fire.
Nice.
You do take 2 points of fire damage, however. You're like, yeah. But like you manage to grab Simon, you dance back, you cast Entangle.
And I'm gonna try and catch him and the bear.
Okay.
I just want to trap them there. I know a dragon's coming, and if we can't finish him off, the dragon will, and we can just leg it.
What's your spell save DC, please?
My spell save DC is 15.
15. The bear rolled a crit, so it
critical bear.
it dances out of the way.
Okay.
Like a dancing bear.
Yeah, like if there were a small trike in the room, it would have just like. Vex does no such thing. He is restrained by your entangling plants. Do you want to describe it?
Well, yeah, they've kind of like from underneath the house, there was some, a little bit of greenery, and it's just come up through the floorboards, and they are fighting against the fire. They're doing really well, bless them, and they're like just completely twining around his legs, and just as he's like, ja, ja, they're just like, ja, and ja.
Yeah, cool. So he's now just like, he's sort of pulled taut and is
Yeah.
very much aflame. Then the bear goes. What's the bear going to try and do? You know what? The bear is going to run outside and it's going to roll around in the snow. Let's see how well a bear can roll around in the snow.
I bet it
Seems
looks
like a bear kind of
hilarious.
thing.
Does it badly and dies.
It does do it badly. It does not die, but it does it badly. So the bear is now outside, being very distracted by the fact it's on fire.
Right.
The
But
bear
it's out
may
of
have
the
been.
cabin.
Yeah, the bear may have been brought back to life. No one said it had to be like really intelligent. So it is actually that is the end of the combat round.
Is it still on fire then?
Yes. So the bear is now going to take. Oh, look at that! It takes 6 points of damage.
Sick.
And Vex takes 4 points of damage. You hear the sound of leathery wings approaching. You hear another roar, kind of like echo off the mountainside.
Guys, we need to finish this up. Quick.
Vex is going to try and escape the vines.
Good luck.
Let's try.
Not actually,
Just-
though.
Like to see it.
No, he does not. He's like just fighting and burning and burning and fighting.
I'm just watching.
Whoa.
And we go straight to Dub.
Can I ask what Vex is wearing, and not just because he's tasty?
He is wreathed in flame. He's wearing a very large
wearing
like
something from the
pelt
fire
coat.
collection.
It's like a really thick kind of coat that's like lined in fleece.
Okay.
He's wearing sort of like very thick, rugged sort of like canvasy trousers.
Getting
Alright.
decreasingly thick as
Okay.
he burns, presumably.
But he's
And he's
trapped.
wearing an awful lot of vines. Yes, he's trapped.
And he's trapped. Okay, this can be done. All right, I am going to take my rapier. I'm going to jam it through his immobilized foot into the. I think he's too strong. I think he's up here. He's like dodge, dodge, dodge. You know, down there he's rooted, literally. So, pin to the ground.
Yep.
And then if I'm allowed to do this all in one turn, I want to cast heat metal on my own rapier, welding him to the floor.
He's already entangled.
He's already entangled.
Can't move.
No, but while he's secure,
He's completely stuck.
I know, but every time he gets a chance to wriggle out of that every combat round. I think we secure him and we cheese it and let the dragon ride this.
Belt and braces.
Yeah, fine.
Entangle won't last forever. So.
Make me an attack roll. Remember, this is a finesse weapon, so using your dex.
Oh, I remember. Well, it's what was it? A dex roll.
Yeah.
So that's 10 plus. What do I get for it being a proficiency weapon? Just my bonus.
Your bonus as well.
13.
You've done it.
Nice.
You managed to stab him. Roll the damage, please, for your rapier.
Oh yeah. All right. We know that's not really the goal, but can't hurt.
Well, you're still gonna roll it, so
that's
that's-
1d8.
Don't forget to add your dex modifier.
Really?
Yeah, it just happens on a finesse weapon. Do you remember that time when Corazon was
yeah.
like, I do no damage? It was like, that's because I'm
Well, then that is going to be a pretty tasty 13.
Yep, you stab him into the ground, and he's like, like, I mean, he's been screaming anyway, but you hear like a sudden, he's screaming a bit more.
Yeah. Can I do the heat metal as well?
Of course you can.
All right, sweet. So as it goes in, all over his feet, welding him tight to the boards, the floorboards.
Uh-huh.
That's the plan. That's what's happening.
You do need to roll damage for heat metal.
Oh yeah. What's that again? Egbert should remember. 2d8. So
Yeah. How could I forget?
that's a d8. I'll just roll it twice. 8 plus 5 is easy to add up. 13.
13.
Easy, as I say.
Yeah, you hear a sizzling as like his foot.
Feet are just bone now.
Yeah,
Probably.
pretty much.
Yeah. You can see the little skeleton toes.
And like the handguard of your rapier is really quite heavy, and the whole rapier starts to like lean. Like it's white hot to the point that it is just bending now.
Yeah, good.
Like Dob's like, well, I'm gonna need a new sword. But
Worth it.
it's definitely done the job. Corazon.
So, Dob, are we cheesing it now? Is that the plan?
I think it's cheese at o'clock.
All right.
Does that look secure to you?
Looks secure to me. I tell you what. I turn to Vex and I say, hey, Vex, what's your favourite John Travolta movie? And then I say, because mine is Grease! And I cast Grease to inflame the flames that are currently engulfing him. I'd say it probably does twice as much damage. Yeah.
That sounds reasonable to me.
Leave something for the dragon, Corazon.
Well, you know.
I asked Corazon what a movie is. What's a movie?
Oh, it's, you know, when the magic lamp falls.
What's a John Travolta?
He's a very famous mummer.
He's a very magical creature.
Famous mama. Okay, cast me. You cast Grease. It's a cantrip.
Yeah, it's just cantrip.
So you just.
So it happens.
Oh dear.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to make him take damage
A
again.
chip fire.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay, yeah, he basically just shrieks. He's like,
That'll learn you.
How do you like it, Merilwen?
Yeah.
as
Yeah. Do you enjoy
the
the
fire is now
pain?
Yes.
glowing and it's starting to engulf the entire cabin.
I
I'm
suggest
going to
we
use my bonus action to dash, and I suggest everyone join me.
Yes.
All right, everyone briefly savor the look in his eyes.
Okay.
Yeah, got it.
Good.
Okay.
Registered.
Yeah.
Hang on. Have we got anywhere near solving the ancient evil?
We'll just say, for the sake of things, you all dash out of the cabin, and
There's
there is a small sort of bear pyre just happening. It's just like there's just a bear on that is dead again and on fire.
Okay.
Double dead.
Everybody, the dragon will be here very, very shortly. I think we should all hide.
In fact, you're out of combat now. There is like an incredible downgust.
I immediately hide.
Fair. But just immediately snuffs out the fire on the bear as if like you've just gone on a candle. And I'll show you what it looks like. Because it's an adult white dragon.
okay.
So cool.
It looks like this. Whoa. It lands in the clearing, fixes you with a gaze, and just like roars.
I speak Draconic, so I say, hi.
Who
Who disturbs my slumber?
Oh, we dealt with him. He's the guy in the cabin. He's on fire now. Thought you'd approve.
It's not on.
Was that you or the dragon?
Oh, that was me.
Play the time, Egbert. Filibuster.
It spins like snarling, and its tail lashes the front of the entire cabin open, where there is a man still sort of writhing, entangled.
And I say, for your pleasure.
Nice.
You see its head kind of rear back, and it just gives out this absolutely enormous. It's a 90-foot cone.
That is way better than my 15-foot
Sorry,
cone.
it's a 60-foot cone.
Okay.
But that's still not
Still
bad.
4 times as big a cone.
Egbert's got
It's
cone
just
envy.
this.
Yeah, I've got massive
Now that's a cone.
It's
not the size of the cone, Egbert. It's what
It is just this icy blast. Funnily
Real
enough,
blasting
Vex fails his saving throw,
does he?
which
been through a lot.
he takes 54 points of damage and is frozen solid. Like he's sort of like the vines that were entangling him slowly unwind and sort of wither and drop down in the sudden calm that falls after like this cone of breath.
Yeah.
Merilwen
you'll think
breathes
next
out
time.
and like her breath frosts in the air, and then the dragon just pulls back an arm and smashes him. Like
Hooray!
this dude shatters.
Yeah.
And I say, I trust you're pleased.
We also
And I kind of look like this.
My
Could you?
Who are you, little worm?
I'm Egbert the Careless.
And why should I not smite you?
Well, we...
be convincing, Egbert.
Tell him we think he's cool.
I mean, he's clearly cool.
He's really cool.
He knows he's
Physically
cool.
and figuratively.
I'm so glad Egbert is speaking for all of us right now, and I can't understand any of it.
I speak common.
Oh yeah, no, that was
sorry, that was the side, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've identified the person who's been trespassing on your mountain. We've presented him to you and secured him so that you could smite him. Smite him. Trespassing.
Nice, Egbert.
Is anyone else sleepy?
And now, presumably, unless there's any ancient evils that need clearing up by
Be
you,
on our way.
we'll just go.
Sure.
I was sent here by Wizard Binbag.
Never heard of him.
Oh,
He's
well,
not very good.
he knew he warned us of a great evil that was harming this mountain and was harming the balance of this mountain, and we understand that you must be that balance, and we wanted to smite that great evil who turned my cat into a hat, and I hope that we have succeeded in that for you, Mr. Dragon.
Both you and Egbert make me a charisma persuasion
Yeah.
check, please.
While
Okay,
this
here we
conversation
go.
is going on, I see if I can see his treasure hoard from here.
19.
16 plus 3 is 19 as well.
Dex stealth check from you.
Me?
Yep.
All right.
He actually sort of bows his head to both of you.
19.
A lot of 19s going on.
You you find there is actually like a little path, and you're like, that is a cave with a glint of gold in it. It's undefended.
Don't ruin this for me, man.
His smoke pile remaineth undefended.
It's quite.
He turns to you and says,
I appreciate what you have done. This wizard, Binbag, however, is he a powerful wizard?
Well, he kind of just appears and tells us to do stuff.
Ah, that's what I was getting at. He sounds like a jerk.
That's what I've been saying! Oh my god, I like this dragon, I'm not going to rob him.
You've been able to hear this conversation, presumably.
I'm behind a
And the dragon heard you say I'm not.
But it's fine because he said I'm not going to rob it.
I am
Let's hope the
pleased.
healing
Wait,
is
how far away
secure.
is the treasure hoard thing from where I am now?
It's up the mountain, right?
like-
It took him 3 combat turns to. What's that?
Flying.
It is quite a long way away, in
flying.
fairness. But you can see a cave, and like there is sunlight hitting it.
Give it up,
and it is just like it's lit up with gold.
Cool. I'm sort of like, I'm listening, but I'm just sort of like, oh, yeah. Cool. Like this. Towards the treasure hoard.
You
But,
have
you know,
done
not-
me a service.
You are perfectly welcome.
I was not thanking you.
Okay.
If I see you on this mountainside again, it will bring ruin on all of you.
Yeah, we saw the whole
Ruin.
90-foot cone.
Yeah.
It's impressive, my dude. 60s. Looked like 90 though. That
Nice.
big. Yeah.
You've never seen a dragon wink, but you see it like. In fact, it does it with its third eyelid. So you're like, cool.
We'll be out of your scales.
I demand you leave my mountain.
Can do.
Do so knowing that I stay my hand only because I have respect for the Lady of the Necropolis.
And he raises his head a bit, and sort of you see he makes eye contact with Bismuth, and sort of fanning out his wings, he gives a surprisingly courtly bow to her.
Bismuth, I am
secret
so
weapon,
glad you're not dead.
Yeah. Bismuth of the Dragon King.
Alright guys, should we bail then?
Yeah, I mean,
I jump on my shield. Anyone getting on?
yes, please.
Alright. Dob and I toboggan down the mountain.
I take a last look at the place that I will return at the point where I die. And hop on the shield.
I gaze longingly at the treasure hoard, and I weigh up my desire to stay alive with my desire to have all that gold.
Don't do it, Corazon.
I decide not to go into the treasure hoard. Anyone
Prone.
want to jump off this mountain with me? I have Featherfall.
Oh,
Cool.
Is it guaranteed to work?
Yeah, it's guaranteed.
It's no more or less guaranteed
hang
than
on.
our toboggan ride down this side of the
I
mountain.
thought you could only cast it on like one person. Or...
5.
No, I
it's
cast it
fine,
on
it's
up to 5 people.
The last time we definitely all had to roll and some of us stacked it into the...
No, I cast it on
No, no.
everyone except
Bismuth.
Bismuth.
Yeah, Bismuth
Yeah,
is the only one who
yeah.
gets
Oh yeah.
It's like,
But Bismuth is still here.
Yeah, she'll have to fall off the mountain.
Bismuth is
she's on my back on the toboggan. You can hold on to Bismuth. It's
She
fine.
likes it.
All right. Well, I guess we can all take different routes
I'm
then.
going to have a quiet meditative walk down the mountain
Okay.
with some.
All right.
Sounds boring.
I fling myself bodily off the mountain along with anyone who wants to join me.
I'll take a Featherfall.
All right, Featherfall.
Dob and I toboggan down.
On the shield.
Okay, so the most of the Oxventurers Guild variously
the bottom, take all the
variously
time you
yeet
need.
themselves off a mountain.
Yeet.
And Merilwen, yeah, you sort of take your time. You have a sort of solemn walk.
What do you
Down.
want to do with the remains of Simon?
I'm going to find him a new place.
Do you want to eat him off the mountain?
Corazon, please.
I'm going to find him a
Respectfully yeet
new
him.
place. Respectfully yeet.
Very somber.
Ceremonial yeet.
I mean, what is a burial at sea if not a respectful eating? In fairness, it's just how a pirate thinks, Meryl. You forgive him
means
that.
well.
Yeah, he means that now. I'm going to find him.
New burial. So.
Yeah, a little new, very nice little glade
Little
somewhere.
shoebox.
Aww.
Okay.
Do you want us with you, Merilwen, before we jump off the mountain / slide down?
I
or-
mean, anyone's welcome to come along, but like,
Where are you going?
You guys never met. I'm just going to slowly walk down.
No, it sounds
So we're-
boring. Toboggan. Team toboggan.
Merilwen, I think you knew Simon best. I think this maybe
I'm
is
going to
a
have a little quiet moment to myself, say goodbye
personal
to my friend.
matter.
Okay.
Please, if you hear any screams of sheer delight as I'm walking down the mountain, echoing around,
Tony
don't,
Hawk 900.
don't let it disturb the
No,
somberness of you.
It's nice because, you know, life does go on. And, you know, as much as I will miss Simon, I do have my other friends.
Yeah.
Cool, glad we cleared that up. I start pushing the toboggan.
So the camera sort of pans out. We see an elf druid kind of like closing up the last bits of earth over a small grave, sort of singing softly to herself in Elvish. And so the camera sort of pans out and shows the full mountain with sort of a trail of like snow being kicked up by some form of toboggan, while sort of three distinct shapes sort of do this from the mountaintop, and sort of
I didn't say I
a
cast it on
dragon
Bismuth.
circles. Oh, and one just goes. And you see a dragon sort of circle the mountaintop and then sort of come to rest, and all is still.
Yay!
Hey, Bin Mag, where's my Did you say money? Oh no, you didn't, did you? God damn it.
When you return to Necropolis on Sea, Bin Bag is nowhere to be seen.
Bin bag.
You make a mental note that he probably owes you money.
Son of a... Okay, well, another great Oxventure in the books. Thank you for watching, everybody. Thank you so much to Johnny. Please do check out Dicebreaker on YouTube, the wonderful tabletop role-playing YouTube channel. You can see all the cool games that you could be playing that aren't Dungeons & Dragons. Thank you very much to the Loading Bar here in Dalston for letting us play down here as well. Check it out for video game-themed cocktails. And also, please buy our charity single.
Yes.
It's available right now on iTunes, on Spotify.
Donate on our Just Giving page.
Donate on the Just
The
Giving
URL
page.
is on screen now.
URL on
What's it
screen
called?
right now. It's called Literally Everyone Else in the World.
I did absolutely no work for it, and yet it's all about me.
Hooray!
It's a gift.
Yeah,
You shouldn't have to work for a gift.
For all of our lovely adventures.
Yeah. Thank you so much for
Sorry.
watching. And we will see you for some more Oxventure soon. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Simon.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
There once was a man who wanted to be a pirate who lived his life on the sea. So he found a ship and a crew and the rest, and as soon as he started, he was the best. He's Corazon, oh Corazon, look to the horizon. There you will see his ship on the sea. Corazon, oh Corazon, his adventures will carry on with Johnny and me and the other three and Egbert. Steeds are so cool that if they'd only see, princes and emperors would all bend the knee. He defeated an owlbear and an ancient god, and his hair is the greatest with volume and body. Mustard, styling, Corazon, oh Corazon, look to the horizon. There you will see his ship on the sea. Corazon, oh Corazon, his adventures will carry on with Johnny and me and the other three.